Kanban. Whoa, hold on, my volume is exploding. Again, Kanban mouse, everyone. I am a large mouse, and welcome to the stream. And also, I would like to thank Mirai. Hello, Mirai. Hello, Mirai. For the follow. It really means a lot, especially since I'm slowly making my way towards affiliate. And right now, what we're looking at here is my continuation of an indie action RPG that I really enjoy called Grim Dawn. I'm already at the second DLC, so we're a bit far ahead already if it's the first time. But I think it will still be a very nope. Hold on. Why is my output device different? Okay, so let me restart the game because it's not following in my speakers. But yes, I'm doing that, and then this is also what I call a hard lore run, simply because we try to explore and read like the lore and talk about and explore the story of Grim Dawn while also try not to die, because I set it in hardcore mode, and there have been a few instances where I was almost dead, and that was quite an experience. But other than that, if everything's been smooth sailing, we are at the second half of the latest DLC of the game, which is Forgotten Gods, where we explore more of the there you go. So we explore more of the like cosmic aspects of the world here. So again, an RPG, if you play your Diablo, your Torchlight, and things like that, that is pretty much what the game is. My character is basically throws magical molotovs and magical grenades and magical mines. So that's why its name is Bakumouse. There you go, Bakumouse. And also, let me check a little bit on my settings. Sometimes they do get quite scuffed. Other than that, I think ready to go. So, small recap. Last we left our hero. We already saved the world kind of twice. One against a blood cult where they were summoning this like blood god, I guess, blood demon god. And then we saved the world again when we defeated like the flesh weaver or the flesh mender, something, where it's more like body horror undead type. Now we need to save the world again because a forgotten god that is trying to rise up and cause havoc upon the world, and the three cults of the witch gods, because there are many gods here, and the three cults of the witch gods banded together. They usually hate each other to deal with this foe. You have to choose between one of the three cults, and of course I chose the hot witch mommy, Bismiel, and this is Basilla.
Well, where is my plaything?
Yes, hold on. So there we go. Now our goal is to simply go here, venture forth, not die, and then have fun and explore more. Oh wait! I forgot something. Let's go to grenade here. So a big part of the game is the lore notes, and I did reserve this because last stream, or well yesterday, I got a bit tired because the lore bits in this expansion is kind of a lot. So let's continue on here. So here we have Tuha's travelogue, page 1 and his letter, and then this one is called the final entry of Writings of Rion the Scholar. We can actually hold this for now because I think we can find the other writings for this one first. So I already know Tuha as like someone who betrayed somebody from what we read. Now we know. Now we want to know why he did it. Probably, maybe it's his point of view. So usually these lore things, I semi voice act read them, so that also if you are watching this or basically projecting this in like second monitor, or like maybe you just want to chill and lurk, at least you are still catching up with what's happening and the story of the game. Right, to host travelogue. I count the days since setting off from the gardens of Athep and the grim events of that fateful night. The Grand Magus Morgonet and his acolytes were felled by the wisdom and might of the temple wardens. But what the heretic unleashed cannot be so easily halted. It can merely be contained. While the eternal night lies dormant beyond the ruined gate, the final burden fell to but one. If the Corvan people are to be truly free from this darkness, then none can know of where the seals lie hidden. That I have offered myself, for no other could be trusted with this grave duty. Vizier Eraman swore to prey upon the path of ascension that my sacrifice will not be in vain, and granted me his holy sigil, so that none will stand in the way of what I must do. I pity the men that now accompany me on this journey, for they do not know the heavy price they will soon be forced to pay. Oh, interesting. Oh, and he has reasons, apparently. Eternal Sun, protect me that I endure these crimes. An eternal pox upon the heretics that have caused this calamity and what I am forced to do. May Ulzuin thrust his burning fist into their souls, so they may feel the agony of death once more. I've let my finest acolyte, Harod, to suffer within the desert maw. That's the letter we saw earlier, who's like cursing him or leaving him in the maw. I do this knowing that my unexpected betrayal will drive him deep inside the terror beneath the sands in a vain attempt to seek escape and his revenge. He was always so driven and resilient and loyal. Now I've repaid his long service with agony. May the first seal be devoured over 1,000 years. Ah, so that's the seals we have. Oh god, we have the seals. Oh, oops. We have the seals that he was trying to hide. Oops. The second seal's location offered little respite from the evils I was duty-bound to commit. This one I don't have. There, the lives of my caravan were forfeit so that their tongues may never slip the location of the cursed object. While this was not done by my hand, the blades of Atep saw to the grisly deed. Their every move felt as if I was the perpetrator. Maybe I'm gonna need that. I now set up with what remains of my entourage for the final location, where the third seal will forever lie beyond the reach of the blessed sun, and where I will remain to atone for my sins. I want to get the second seal now. Namia, my desert flower, how my heart aches to be with you and the children one last time. I fear this letter will not find its way to you, but I must write down my thoughts nonetheless. You see, I lied to you when I set out beyond the Apesh Mountains. I am not returning home. One more task remains that will take me to where even the light of our divine cannot reach, where I will forever remain. While I cannot speak of what I must do, please know that it is of the most vital importance in order to keep you safe, to keep us all safe. I am sure you think I exaggerate, but after what I have witnessed, I no longer think there are limits to the evils mankind is capable of. In that, I am no exception, for the path I have undertaken is dark with the blood of my fellow men, men that trusted my every command. Know that in my final moments, I will think only of your beautiful smile. Your face will be the only sun I will worship for the remainder of my days. Give the children my love. yours until the sun burns cold and the stars go dark. Tuha. Hey, that's interesting. So, he has reasons. Also, where is the last one? I think I know it. I think I should know it because there's a hidden secret quest when I was playing this before. That involves it. Oh well. Oh god! Oh, it's it's a giant with the swords for arm. So again, like most ARPGs, it's mostly just, you know, running around at the speed of sound, and then, you know, trying to take out things. Ooh, maybe there's a secret. Oh, no secrets. Okay. All right. Okay, it seems like my filters are not working again. So let me just do this real quick. Sometimes there are weird bugs that disable my loot filters. Well, okay. Maybe now we'll be fine. Off the back. Okay. Oh boy. Ruins of Abid. This is where I've been told to go. Missive to Elders of Ulzuin's Temple. Oh, okay. Let's do that later. While I'm like wrecking these fools, I just want to say that I'm kind of surprised that it has already been almost what, 5 months. Wow, 5 months since I started streaming and being a VTuber. I think, of course, there's always that feeling that I wish I've done a little bit more. But I think I've done a lot already, and I've learned a lot just figuring out, like, not just streaming on a technical level, but also just knowing what I would like to stream and what I can stream as well. Because ooh, secrets. Hold on, secrets. Yeah, but also what I okay. Because like there are games where are cool, but I don't feel like I enjoy streaming. Let's do the Blackwater cocktail. Not really. Oh yeah. I can stream, but I can't stream because I'm still using my trusty old laptop for like 5 years already, and this has been one of my loyal companions and has pulled through after all these years. But because of that, I have only like limited games to play, but it's okay. I think making it limited also allows me to try to be more creative and just be more mindful of what games I'm going to play for my stream and what kind of streams I want to make. And ooh, another secret. Sorry. Want to make and can make. This place has a lot of secrets that I don't know. Cool. Yeah. Wait. So next year, I think I'll have a better idea of the stream I want to do, because this last few months, yeah, this first few months of me streaming, it was ooh, this is not bad. I'll consider it. This first few months of streaming was just me like trying out a lot of things, experimenting with stuff. Oh man, I should really reserve this for my year end, huh? But okay, I'll reserve the rest for my year end then. For my year end stream. Yay! Ooh, relic. Ruin. Meh, no, shoot. Ah. Ah. I haven't been getting like gear that work for me like for like 1 to 2 streams already. A lot of the streams I've been getting are a lot of the streams, a lot of the gear I've been getting, I just kind of ramp. Die. I think even though I wrote like I was gonna play Visual Detail, which is also a relaxing game. I just want to finish this so that it's done this year. Because Visual Cleanup Detail can be like played anytime anyway, and you're just goodbye. There's just something so relaxing about this game. Or maybe it's just ARPGs it's enjoyable, but at the very least for Grim Dawn, it becomes very relaxing to just click around. Nice. Oh shoot. Oh. Good resistances. And also good defenses. I mean, they are getting tougher. Let me just make a coffee. Coffee on namimasu. There we go. That's the last of my coffee. What's up? That was a bit spicy. Demonic Codex of Scorching. Yeah. Ah, right. So this is the thingy that you wanted. Okay. Go back a bit. Okay. Let's do it again. For Hot Witch Mommy, let's go. Basalt crags. Basalt is like the rock, right? The rock thing. Not sure. Oh no. Am I showing my silliness? Being a silly mouse? Oh yeah, there we have a lore bit, right? Hold on. Let's go read some lore bits. Esteemed elders, I wish to express my deepest concerns in regards to the recent actions of our patron and guardian, the Divine Wholesome. I realize that it is not our place as mortals to judge the behavior of the gods. This is like strong Tita energy already, for their whims are beyond our limitations to understand. But this course of events warrants apprehension. Since his return, the Divine has not been himself. He has ever been on the bottle that our temple stock cannot replenish quickly enough. Wow, he's a drunk. Cool. I have been forced to instruct our aspirants to seize incoming shipments of wine before they can be claimed by local merchants. But even that is not enough to sate his bloated appetite. A Kairan caravan was rerouted to the temple on a daily basis, bringing in fresh courtesans for the pleasures of our patron. I've received numerous complaints from the Merchant Guild regarding the siege of shipments and their caravan, but these voices were quickly silenced when I invoked Ulzuin's name in their presence. It's also interesting because this means like the gods just literally walk among them, right? They're just there. I imagine none of this sounds alarming on its own, however. More recently, the Divine has taken an unusual interest in a particular maiden of the temple. She is a young and ambitious priestess, and I admit the mighty Ulzuin has good taste. Okay. Her brilliant emerald eyes shine underneath that raven black hair, and her face glows with lustful desire. This is like Chica Minute in a scroll. At first, I wrote it off as another of the Divine's conquests, but he has begun to shun others in her favor. Ooh, tea. At times, our own attendants are denied access to Ulzuin's chambers, so that she may tend to his wounds and wishes personally. I braved the Celestial's wrath and suggested that it may be dangerous for a god to allow a single mortal to grow so close to him when so many are in need of his guidance and protection. By the way, the demolitionists kinda worship Ulzuin because Ulzuin is the god of fire, and the god of fire and light. Oh no, yeah, the god of fire. So, no, just to note, that's why we have a skill called Ulzuin's, well, also related, called Ulzuin's Chosen, and Ulzuin's and something like that. But okay. Anyway, back to tea. Even in his weakened state, Ulzuin hurled a stone brazier in my direction with ease, damaging the mosaic upon the wall and turning the brazier into mere rubble. I dare not show my face to him again until his anger has subsided. Yeah, kasi it is clear to me now that this young priestess has consumed the Divine's attention, like a spider ensnaring a victim in its web. Oh, come on, man. If we cannot speak sense to Ulzuin, then we must keep an eye upon her, learn of her methods and motives. It is possible that she merely desires to taste the pleasures of divine flesh, but I've never seen our mighty lord so enthralled by a mortal. I call upon my brethren to take heed of this warning, and join me in my endeavor without drawing the ire of our patron. But if Ulzuin cannot protect himself from these mortal pursuits, then we will need to take the necessary measures for the good of the Corvan people. Oh wow, interesting. So here, we have the skill, Ulzuin's Chosen. So, because he is the god of devastation and destruction. And also, Ulzuin's Wrath. And Vindictive Flame also mentions Ulzuin. So that's pretty cool for my character. Also, some serious tea. Religion tea. Ooh. Oh. Good old church tea. Oh, that's a lot of them. Oh, that's really a lot of them. What the? Huh. Uh-huh. I like that there's like random tea in the world of in the world building. This reminds me of another game series I like, Trails, where there's of course like the main story and then of course the epic story of all. I'm still in the Crossbed arc, so yeah. But still, like, there's also a lot of like random side stories that you don't need to know, but if you know them, it just simply enriches your overall experience of the game. And like, if you were a writer for those kinds of games, or even this, right? Like, you probably know that there's a big chance that a lot of people will never even read your work, but you know, they do it because, you know, it's still awesome, right? It still adds to the whole package. Oh my god, the whole package of it all. And I think that's incredible. No. Wow. This is so cool. But I don't need them. I wish I did though. I kind of wish I did. Got this. I got a. Oh. Getting more scorch end stuff. No. Okay. Alright. Let's go around here. Let's go around and see. Beat the map. But we won't miss anything. Oh yeah, I just realized the name changed from Kaimon's Chosen to Korvax's Chosen. So we now know the identity of, like, it's not actually Imperion. That's cool. It's pretty neat. What are these? These nuts. Wow. I am now respected. That's nice. Oh, ain't that nice. Oh, thank you. Oh, hello. You'll survive. Our spirits are crushed and our bodies broken. Please move on. We have nothing of value. Your kind was chosen. That makes you an enemy. No, hold your weapons. We were deceived. Father Kaimon offered us a chance in the dying world, a means to fight back against the blood cults and the dark masters, but it was all a lie. Imperial is not with us. There's only Korvax. After witnessing the horrors of this truth, we've abandoned Kaimon's camp and are headed back to Irulan. If we survive, I'm gonna fight him. And then I pray to the true Imperial to find victory, although honestly, I can't see how. He has unleashed something terrifying beneath that temple. We were fools to listen to his promises, and now all of Cairn will pay for our mistakes. Father Kaimon has uncovered something ancient, primordial. It is beyond mortal comprehension. Don't worry, I got this, homie. Don't worry, it's in the bag. Oh, speaking of, I got this in the bag. So I've been playing Elden Ring off stream soon next year. Probably mid-January I'll be playing Elden Ring on stream once I get my HDMI splitter, because I was playing on the PS4. And I fought like I guess the first dragon? A dragon. Let's say that. And I was fighting it for like in total I fought it for almost an hour, or more than an hour. But the fight where I won, I was jousting it and just going back and forth against that enemy for around like what, for 25 minutes or something. It took so long to beat the dragon, but I did it. And also I was using the gut sword because I don't know, I like it. It's so unwieldy and it's so slow. Like, it takes forever. It actually takes forever to deal some for it to swing. But I like it. I think I'm gonna rock. I'm gonna try to rock the entire campaign using that. Although I did also leveled up like a few more stats so that I can use the halberd. And I don't know, and I've been told there is a way to respect stuff. Who was this? Wow. I don't know how yet, and I didn't want to know. I just wanted to explore it by myself. But yeah, once I do that, I might actually remove my ability to wield the to wield the what do you call this golden halberd, or maybe I still will, but I'll remove some other stats so that I can really wield the great sword, the gut sword, because it's cool. Ooh, enemy. Oh, it's a boss even. Mr. Crimson. Oh, I'm sundered. Hold on. Being sundered is not good. When you see that around you, that means you're sundered, which means you take a lot of you take extra damage from stuff. And again, I am playing on hardcore, so might not be smeared to get hit. Might not. Okay. Well, I got him, I guess. GG's, I guess. Oh, not yet. Yeah, they became They became Korvax now. Wow. I still don't need it. But wow, nonetheless. That's a lot of good stats. Vizier Erman's Note. Nice. Alright. Let's read this. Vizier Eraman's Note. I think we heard of this, right? Hold on. Let me just... The swing of water. Izonamimas. You can tell that I watch a lot of Raden from Regloss lately. Which is pretty cool. The temple grows old. No longer does the warmth of its heart wash over the city below. I do not know what has transpired, what could possibly cause such an event, but the patrons of the lesser temples have begun to notice. Those who have come to pay homage approach me after prayer with questions I cannot answer. Have we angered Korvac? Has the eldritch sun waned? Ah, that's Korvac. He's the eldritch sun. Okay. They are rightfully concerned and scared. However, these are the types of emotions which spur wavering faith and thoughts of dissent. There are even some who speak openly against the temple. Though they are few in number, I am concerned that recent events may embolden them. They have the potential to become the rotting core at the center of a larger movement. In the meantime, I have pleaded to the elders for guidance, for words of calm that I might share with the patrons of the temple. They give no notice to my anxieties. I am told to continue on as I have always have, for Korvac's flame is with us as certainly as the sun rises each day. The eldritch sun works in ways I do not hope to comprehend, but we must take heed when the populace becomes restless. The foundations of our city, our very faith, must not be shaken. I will do more than just offer the people's words. I will give them a spectacle, a grand sacrifice at the heart of the temple. Oh, okay. Humu. Oh, it leads to here. Oh. I have the jewel of the royal crown, right? I think I have the other royal crown thingy. Do I? Or is it on the other character? Let's see. I'll check later. Eye of wholesome. Right, what do I do with these devotion points? Forgot about it. Probably something like this. Something short. Probably something like this. Although we don't really need any of those. Rat is okay. But actually, no. Let me just check what else can be done. Well, this way it can work. And then we just click one more and then we're done. Yeah, that works. So the devotions are like you can create constellations, and then from those constellations you can what's this? Oh. You have they have like passive abilities, or even some where you can tie it to a skill. So that's another way of enhancing your character. And some of them can be very, very powerful. To the point that some builds are reliant on reaching certain like devotions and such. Like there are offensive devotions that really enhance your damage, or maybe you'd want a strong defensive devotion so that you'd want a strong defensive devotion to compensate for your lack of defensive skills. So you have some sort of survival that isn't just like dodging and getting good. it's not just getting good. Yeah. Oh god. More of them. Oh, there's something here?
Yeah.
Ah, I think it is the one where you have to like... Yeah. Yep, you have to kill conduits and stuff. Yeah, now I get it. Wait. Wait, maybe there's something here as well. There we go. See, I missed it. Oh. A bit better, yeah. Makes Granado good. There's nothing here. Ah, there we go. Found it. Now we have to kill this dude. And we killed that dude. Wow, that's actually pretty good if I can use it. Okay. Let's see how far we can take it first before we go back. Ah. Oh, Jaren's travelogue. We found Jerry. We found a second entry. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Shrine! Nice. Oh! The rat god, rat god. Okay. Right. Let me do this. Some stuff. Okay. Ooh! Ooh! There's something called the pyroclasm mark. That's promising. Fire damage. Maximum resistances. +2 Vindictive Flame, +2 Uzwin's Wrath. Also allows you to dual wield. I don't think it's stronger. Oh no, it is. It's pretty strong actually. But we are not gonna hold on. Okay, so the only thing that's affected is going to be the vitality, bleeding resistance, which can be fixed. It's easily fixed. But the bonus damage to Blackwater Cocktail is also just pretty dang good. So, nah, sorry. This is considerable. This probably for Dreeg. I had a carnage. Okay. Alright. Explosive type head counter. There's a lot of like been getting a lot of physical and acid themed stuff. Which kinda blows. So I really want to get better stuff. Not these ones, but I'm not getting them. Chosen one. Okay. Oh, I'm at 500k again. Nice. That's good. Good prog. I wonder what. So, one of the things I was thinking of doing is create an ASMR of me just like, plowing through enemies in Grim Dawn. Like me just not talking and just going after like enemies and stuff. So I find it relaxing. So maybe some people do as well. I'll at some point I'll probably make one. I'll make one and then see how it goes. Yay! The path is sealed by a powerful rule. Without the knowledge of its creation, it will be possible to remove it. Okay, it's probably... I probably know what happened. What should happen here. I'm gonna go back here to the Vanguard and give her the stuff. Give Hot Witch Mommy the stuff.
Have you executed our little plan?
Yep. I knew it existed. This is a great victory for the tree and an affirmation to the glory of Bismiel's web. And we can move forward with our plans without worrying about the creature being used against us. Yay! Okay, anyway.
What a wonderfully thoughtful gift you've brought me. Just what I've been asking for.
Are you satisfied then?
Yes. But don't think of it as some selfish endeavor. This delightful creature will join you on the front lines. Its claws will rip into the throats of the Forgotten One's servants and spill their lifeblood in Bismiel's name.
Okay, so and what's next?
The witch gods are united in this endeavor. All of our forces stand at the ready to assault the tomb of the Eldritch Sun and breach its gates. Join them on the battlefield. Decimate any that would stand in our way. Travel north, beyond the infernal wastes and into the remains of Corvin City. Ascend the steps to the tomb and make your way inside. Within lies a secret chamber with the power to breach the veil itself. Take this sigil. It will open the way to the Primordial One's hiding place. Enter the rift and bring an end to this grave threat.
Why is this god such a threat exactly? I mean, you're three of them.
You have no doubt seen the devastation
Three,
wrought by his rage. The smoldering ruins, the very earth ripped apart in molten agony. Imagine what he would do if he were free of that tomb. Bismiel's web would be a sad affair, with no one left alive to exact her will.
Speaking of the witch gods, we could use their
Do
help.
not presume to know better than Bismiel where she is needed. You have your part to
course.
play, and the gods have theirs.
And
the
you?
Schemer's web demands my utmost attention. I will play my part, but not on the front lines.
Lol.
Vengeance shall be yours alone, but I shall be watching.
Okay, I'm gonna stretch a bit. Stretch. Cause I'm old. Oh, okay, still not. Okay. Thought it was there. Okay. See, we found writings. The second entry. Okay, well, guess we're working backwards. We need to find the first entry too. Huh?
Hello again, my friend.
Oh, what's up, Dahlia? I have to say, I was not expecting to find you here, so far from Eruland. My heart is read with the Corvin Basin. Travis is close, I can feel it. How did you track him here? Remember the flower he left me? It is native to this region, a very rare bloom indeed. Travis wanted me to come here, but why? He isn't far though, so I'll be asking him myself soon enough. The tip of the blade. So what's your plan? The Corvin Basin is a very vast region, but Travis is driven by two things. Power and our father's head. I strongly suspect he's headed towards what remains of the Corvin City. If you find yourself headed there, be careful. Travis, do not be underestimated. Okay. I mean, I still don't know what. Okay. Four vaccine. Oh god! Oh, I found the fourth entry of the expedition. Nice. Oh, it's the spawn, dude. Stop. We got Jaren's log, the rat god, a scorch node, ruins of the Rian the scholar. It's our readings. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my witch gods. It's a lot. Don't worry. Kinda really feeling the going around and clearing right now, so I'll do the reading later. Before we enter the final dungeon. There we go, we found the third entry. Nice. Yo, what's up, Harken? See you again. What's up, bro? What's this? Snaking path. Huh? What's this? Oh, the Pit of Atonement! This is where the messenger lives. Also, the messenger is the name of a really good indie platformer. Oh, dang. Alright. Okay. Okay. A bit scary. Oh, we got the relic. I really want this relic. Conflagration. Yeah, we killed it. See if I can make it. I really want to use this one. Ah. Okay. Just need fervor and flint core bolts. Fervor, we can make one. And then flint core bolts, we can make one. And because of that, we can make conflagration. Right?
Bring me back any blueprints you find.
So this is +1 to all demolitionists, right? +1 to explosive strike. Ew. I don't. That's not really good, but oh, now I even have I have even less pierce resistance, and that's fixable. However, what I want to do is. Huh? can't use it here. Shwee! Okay. Ah, I know. I will change one of the buttons. Quick bar slot. Right. There you go. Hehehe. And then back out to 3. Actually, I can just use this. There is a better way. Ah, no. Because if I do this, there you go.
Welcome back.
Yep, the messenger's dead. You banished the messenger? Then why do I still sense its presence? Why does its fury still cloud my visions? Perhaps it cannot truly be killed, at least by not by any means unknown to us. I believe you, but there may be something we don't know about this being. I am concerned that this is not the end to its malice. I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's dead. I trust you. You seem certain that you killed it, but death may not be the end of this foul creation of Korvac. Perhaps it is its connection to the forgotten god that allows it to endure, or perhaps it is rage manifest, such purity of raw emotion that wills itself to endure beyond mortal wounds. I must discuss this with the elder seers. Thank you again for assisting in this matter. For now at least, you can consider it settled. Is there anything else you can tell me? Folktales would describe a fiery visage coming to people in their dreams or in times of desperation, offering them salvation and solace from their life's woes. Its presence is said to precede great disaster, but perhaps that is the excuse given by those committed to horrible deeds in the name Korvac. It is through the messenger that Korvac spread its vile lies and ensnared the souls of Father Kaimon and his desperate followers. But the beast is banished now for what it's worth, thanks to you. But it said it's possibly returning? Indeed, that may not be the end of this foul spawn. Yeah. I already know about it. Okay. Ogi. Right. At least I killed it. Oh, that's lava. But of course it hurts and stuff. Hello, Pumpkin. What is the up? The up is pretty fine. It's pretty nice. We're also going upwards towards the end of this DLC for Grim Dawn. So, all's good. All is good. I hesitated for a bit, like, Pumpkin? Oh, Pumpkin. It's all good. It's all good. I'm just chilling here. Just, you know, playing this awesome, fun game. I found a 6th entry. Nice. Playing this fun game and also doing some lore stuff. Hopefully, I can finish this. See, so I can wrap up at least this run, and I can focus on doing other things. At least by the end of this year, I'll be done. Whee! Burning lasers. Whee! Yeah. things are not so bad. I think that's what I would like to say. And I hope your day or night is going pretty good. And if you'd like, you can just chill and... Oh, you bought the whole thing? Oh, is it gonna be your first time playing Grim Dawn? Yo. Well, even though this is kind of spoilery, without any context, it's really kind of fine that you're watching this, because you know, like, what is this? What am I doing? But yeah, it's really good. Like, I'm pretty sure it was on sale also. This winter sale, right? I mean, it's a 10-year-old game. And if you're a fan of ARPGs or just want to try something, I think Grim Dawn is... Oop! Hold on. Sorry, I'm in hardcore mode, so I also had to be careful. Well, I'll try to. But yeah, I think you're going to have a lot of fun. It was like $7.99. Oh, now that is a steal. That's a steal. I don't know how it is over there, but what I always do, that's like a metaphor. It's like I always say, like, how many cheeseburgers is this game worth? That's what I always use. The cheeseburger unit. If it's like, oh, it's just like what, 3 cheeseburgers, like, cool. Oh, I found the 4th one. Nice. Yeah. Now, yeah, right? Now, I'm not like an expert, so you're not gonna get any or like cool tips from in this channel. Nor do I actually want to give, because I feel like just playing the game is the best way to experience the game for the first time. Just play it, like, and then when you get stuck, or if you get stuck, then that's where you can look for stuff. There's so many things to read. Okay. No. Oh, nice smoke. Oh. But yeah, I think what would be the funnest? Dang! The whole bundle is $30. Yeah, that is worth it. That is super worth it. That's already... Oh, by the way, I don't know if you know, but now is a really, really good time to play Grim Dawn, because they just announced, not only did they just have like a really, really good improvement patch early... Oh, what's this? Earlier? Like a month ago, but also, they announced a 3rd DLC coming sometime next year. Which is, for a game that is this old, is very surprising to pretty much everyone. Like, everyone was surprised, like, oh, we're gonna have more DLC? Like, alright. Like, that's cool. It's surprising. But it's pretty cool. And yeah, like, I don't know if you what you've read about Grim Dawn yet, but for me the biggest draw was simply the dual class system of the game. Yeah, awesome, right? Like, there's still a strong community for Grim Dawn. Like, of course, not as big as, you know, all the other ARPGs we all know. But there is going. This one I just found out like really recently. But there are also even like community leagues, like a la PoE. Although I never played it, but I kind of know the concept of it. I think they're planning something for next year, but it also depends on when the expansion is gonna come out, I guess. Oh my god. Oh, wait. A bit off more than I can chew. Okay, we're fine. The hubris of man. Good old hubris. But yeah, that's why like that $30 investment you have in a game, like it's pretty much a game already, and it can get already, you can get a lot of hours with. Weird enough because I don't really have the money to pay to. Oh my god! Hold on, sorry. Excuse me. Oh god. Excuse me. Because I never really had the money to buy Diablo 4. I read about it and I heard it also from my friends who played Diablo 4 about, you know, about it. I don't know what else to say. I don't really necessarily have like opinion about it, but you know, things about. Oh god! It was that was a zoom in. Yeah, like I don't think I can really invest that much money. Like I love video games, but maybe not that much. Oh my goodness! One horse skin was $6. Ooh, wait, why can't I go down? Oh, there we go. That is pretty intense. For $60, usually, I'd wait. I don't. First of all, I don't even spend $60 for a game. Yeah, but what is my most expensive purchase yet? I think my most expensive purchase yet is I bought Street Fighter. Oh, Elden Ring. No, not even Elden Ring. I bought Elden Ring right now, and it was already like what? Like how many bucks? It's already kind of on sale. It's already like less because it's been a while. So I think for me it has to be Street Fighter 6. But that's it. The rest I usually just I just got it. I just bought it, or rather my wife bought it for me for Christmas, and I just started playing it. And yeah, it's a good game. I can't stream it yet because it's on PS4 and I don't have like the right hardware to, you know, HDMI and splitter and then all Japan capture card. But maybe sometime next month. Well, next year. It is the next year. Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been playing for so long. I just like to buy a game and then it's just the entire game. I don't know. It's a weird sentence to say, but like yeah, I want a game that I can buy. I buy it and then like there's the game, and that's it. I'm good. I can play the entire game. Yeah, but this game is also like worth $30. Even if because I think even if let's say unfortunately it doesn't click, at the very least like it's $30, right? At the very least it's $30. Like there's no, you have to 100% all your games. Oh, you're gonna enjoy this game for 100%ing it because hold on. Oh god. 100% this game will take a bit. Oh my god. Okay, are we good? Okay, we're good. It will take a bit. I haven't even 100% this game, but it does require a lot of, you know, a bit of grind. Grind is not so bad. The grind is not so bad, honestly. Especially with the latest patch where it made the grind even easier. But Yeah, 100% in this game is pretty fun because, like with any other RPG, like the real game happens at the highest difficulty. This is just like the second difficulty, and I'm just doing this to also to showcase the game and explore the story of it all. Ah! Sorry. Which we will do later. So I will be read. Oh my god! I already collected so many lore notes. So we're gonna do, so at some point here in the stream, after this temple probably, Manu's dungeon, die please. Please, a laser, please die. We will do a little bit of reading session. Some nice reading about I think you will be fine. I don't even know what you need to 100% Stardew Valley. I just made a terrible farm. Oh, thanks for the follow as well, Pumpkin. I just make a terrible farm. A terrible farm in which my sisters like get really annoyed because sometimes I do things that really, like lighting up my crops. Come on. Yes, like lighting up my crops. My sisters and my wife, they're like, oh, what are you doing? It's not optimal, but it looks cool, right? Look at it. It's so much. Yeah, I like some real you're doing some real farming hours. Okay, maybe not just shooting the laser at him. Die, please. Oh, there's something here? No. Okay. Yeah. I hope once the download finishes, then enjoy the game. This one I'm enjoying the game and the story. I already have 100 hours here. There are only 40 on Stardew, but they're way more nice. Ooh! Can't even imagine. No, I only 100%ed one game in my in my entire life. Oh, what's this? It makes Thermite Mine better. Sure, I'll take it. And that is Hades. And that is Hades to the point where no, not Pillars. I never 100%ed Pillars of Eternity, but Hades, because eventually I platinum it because, well, I started speedrunning it as well, so might as well finish everything. Hades is great, and I might even start oh god, the writings. I might even start playing Hades again next year just to de-rust. It's been a while since I was speedrunning the game, or I learned how to speedrun the game for like a month or so, and I got not really like a good time, but an acceptable time. A time where like, okay, you're speedrunning. Where am I going? Okay. But yeah, I want to de-rust on Hades because of Hades 2. Although we haven't heard anything from it in a while. Oh, yeah, me too. Oh, Lord time. Hold on.
You must be the pawn my sister's been sending around to do her sleuthing for her.
Okay, I don't have to voice out this one.
Now here you are, and she's nowhere in sight. I must say I'm rather disappointed that she could not have bothered to show herself, especially at the moment of my victory. Unfortunately for you, you're standing in my way, and I simply cannot abide by that.
Victory?
Yes. With my father broken at my feet, There is nobody in this world that can stop me from achieving my goals.
Wait, they're the kids of...
Not even
Hold on.
my sister. Today marks the beginning of a new era for Cairn. The era of Dravis. It's a shame you'll not live to see its glory.
My, aren't you full of yourself?
Don't mock me. I stand on the precipice of true immortality and power beyond imagining. All will bow before me and despair. Your corpse will be just another...
Okay, cool.
Bask in my power.
Got him. They're the
And
kids
so,
of
my
Ouroboros.
misguided child lies
Dylan.
dead,
Oh,
far from
holy
the
shit.
land of his birth. I've witnessed many of my progeny perish over the
That's
centuries.
so cool.
Such is the curse of my existence. But none stung as much as this. I thought myself
I played this game
above
before, but I
despair,
never really cared about
that my
these
pursuit
parts.
of atonement superseded his naive ignorance. I see now. I was wrong. In my hubris, I created a monster. The force of my own undoing.
I mean, no, it was too far
He
gone,
was
man.
consumed by his hatred for me. In another life, perhaps he would have stood by my side as we sealed this tomb forever. I'm afraid now that duty falls to another. I've witnessed the passing of centuries, but now I find myself wishing I had more time.
I have so many questions. Is you're like an immortal
I'll
necromancer?
answer what I can in the short time that we have.
Because like the Order's been looking for you. A foolish errand and a waste of time. My purpose there had been served. The ancient art has been restored. The Order no longer requires my guidance. Sealing the evils of this stone was to be my final act. The end centuries of anguish. To stand at the cusp of our journey only to fail. Our existence certainly has a taste for cruelty. Hold on, I have
I'll
another
answer
one.
what I can in the short time that we
If
have.
Davis was his son, then Dyla. I fathered married children. I guess few of them ever knew me as Travis and Dylan did, and even they do not know much. Such attachments breed only agony. I slighted Dyla as I did Travis, but unlike him, she sought to forgive. She was a daughter I did not deserve. Okay, whatever. Can you bring down the
When
barrier?
Dravis confronted me at the temple steps, I saw the madness consuming his soul.
At the dating?
But I also saw the anguish
Hold on,
that I had
hold on.
wrought upon it. Dravis was unwilling to listen to reason. I erected the barrier so that he could not enter the tomb by any means. But I could not bring myself to strike down my own child. Now my powers are nearly spent. The souls flowing through my veins seek their release. I sense that my time has finally come. It appears that you and I had similar goals. The evils within this tomb must not be set free. I will lower my barrier, enter the tomb of the Eldritch Sun, and complete my task. Vanquish the darkness and bring a momentary peace to Cairn.
Hold on. Yeah. Before you die. Yeah, the dating part, the gifting of stuff. So far, yeah, it's it's I like it, and like there's nothing. There's nothing new, right? There's nothing really new. I mean, just like any other ARPG, like your world is screwed by bad things, and somehow you are in smack dab in the middle, save the day, do stuff for people. Like you see that in Diablo, you see that in Torchlight, you see that in everything. But we don't also want to be like super deductive when it comes to talking about the lore, because like the world building itself and like the types of enemies, like there's a lot of nuances, there's a lot of lore, there's a lot of story to who they are and what they do, and you have multiple factions, not just for the humans, but also for the enemy beings, like the Chthonians, like you'll see them once you play, and then the Ethereals, And also, you see them once you play, and all these like rivaling factions trying to beat each other. And then you also have these like small stories that aren't even related, but it is written in these lore notes, which I will read after this, after he died. Oh, goodbye, Ouroboros. I mean, after playing for so long, I only now found out like how important this dude is. Oh, he's a box now. Okay. Like before, like let's say before we do this. Oh God! Sorry. Hold on. Oh! It hurts! It hurts! It hurts! Oh, I can't die not like this. Okay, and anyway. Yes. So, veteran mode isn't really worth it because what veteran mode does, it makes enemies tanky, but it also increases your XP gain by 10%. Honestly, for your first playthrough, I suggest you don't turn it on. Just play normal, plow through everybody, and then if you really want to challenge after finishing like the main game, you can immediately. They added this now. You can go to elite or ultimate, which are the two really higher difficulties, and just do that instead of going to veteran, because it's not worth it. The balance of tankiness and like the power level you have, it's kind of not worth it. Okay, so this is the part that I really love about the game. So let's read some stuff. There's a lot of reading happening here. Do we have all the real scholars entries? Hold on. Let me just organize these notes. Alright, the thing with these notes is you gain experience by reading them, but you don't actually need to read them. You know, like you just click on them, like, oh, I got the XP, and then you kind of forget about it. But this time, I tried to actually read them. Oh, there's a lot. Oh no, here we go again. I saved up too many lore stuff, and now I'm overwhelmed by the amount of reading I have to do. Like the Rat God, yes, Travelogue, Achievements, Duty Concerns, Letter, Scorched Note, Fourth Entry, another reading, Final Entry, Fifth Entry. Okay, so we already read a bunch of the Corvan expedition where they were trying to travel the ruins. So this is the fourth entry. Day 33. The maps are not open world. I'll open up here. So they kind of go on like a semi-straight path, but there are hidden nooks and crannies and secret areas that you can explore. But yeah, there are also rifts so that you can easily fast travel to one place to another. See here? There we go. So yeah. So it's not truly open world, but I think it played to its strengths, because they can really cram it all in, like all the content they want to do in a more focused manner. Oh, sorry. I was reading that. I'm sorry. I missed my reading. It's somewhere here. There we go. No, don't worry about the questions. I just somehow like closed the window. I don't mind. If you want to ask questions about stuff, feel free. If I'm reading though, I'm just gonna wait until I'm finished and answer the question. So don't worry about it, pumpkin. Day 33. Now, now that we are free from all hindrance, what's the use this again? Alright. Free of the pretense of money making and investors who were so concerned with their returns that they shackled us with a league of babysitters to watch over us. This morning, as our cohorts made their way back into the bathhouse for yet another day of sorting and cataloging the belongings of dead people, Roderick and I barred the door shut from the outside. Oh shit! I'm brimming with glee to think of the looks on their faces as they return from a long day of grave robbing, only to discover that their treasure trove shall be their tomb. Whew, bro! Sorry. We are, of course, alone now and without protection. However, traveling will be easier with just the two of us, and I have prepared a number of wards that should keep us well hidden and protected from the ravenous wildlife. Onward to the temple in the burning heart of Corvan City. Day 35. I am awestricken. I stand here after so desperate a journey at the foot of a grand temple devoted to Corvan. The city of his name stretches out in all directions. Its buildings in ruins collapse as if kneeling to pay tribute to the eldritch god. The scars of his wrath run deep through the very foundations of the infrastructure, evidence of the cataclysm which claimed these people centuries ago. There are ancient rivers of stone now cooled and crystallized into black glass, great upheavals of jagged rock which pierce buildings and form monuments to his anger. All lie in ruin but for the temple. There at his heart we shall find what we have come for, a power immutable, a wealth greater than all the riches of mankind. This we shall claim for ourselves. Okay, and then the last entry. Alright, let's take a swig. By the way, this DLCs particularly, they really went to town with the writing. Like on this first DLC, I didn't get this tired reading the lore bits, but this one they have so much. Were the tales of Corvan legends untrue? Were we led astray by false promises? What of the white-hot energy that once warmed the foundations of Corvan City? There is nothing. No revelation, no great power. The temple runs cold. Its heart a hardened mass of blackened glass. The great god who once dwelt here is gone. To where? I do not know. His fate is irrelevant to me. I care only for the power that lingered here, and it's all gone. I am alone now. A lifetime of work and friendship gone, wasted. Roderick lies dead, struck down by the ancient guardian of this place, the only indication that this place was ever worth a damn. Roderick gave his life so that I could reach the heart of this temple. His sacrifice was rendered pointless as the history that led us here proved to be no more than fables. I am certain a great power dwelt here once, but it is long gone. Perhaps claimed by another. There's nowhere left for me to go, no reason for me to pursue an existence beyond these walls. And so I shall perish here as well, with the knowledge of that my life's work, my very purpose, was to waste. Or perhaps I should return to the guardian that felled my friend, and allow it to take me as well. A final tribute to the eldritch son of old. Damn! Sucks, bro! I don't know why I laughed at that, but sucks, bro. I'm sorry to hear that. I want to complete this, so let's read everything else here, and these can stay. I stand before the Elder Sun. Forgot where I got this. Oh, in one of the temples. Here, atop this sacred spire, I bear witness to a tragedy. The land's wounds weep with the blood of the divine, his scarred flesh marred by the wickedness of false gods from a bygone era. The devastation is almost too much to behold, so intimately was the land tied to its benefactor. If it is ever to be healed, the eldritch sun must be released. Each dawn brings us closer to our goals. Last night I beheld the wondrous ascension of our Father. His screams echoed through temple halls. He too now bears the burning scars. The burdens our God carries are made lighter by this sacrifice. his sacrifice. Others will soon follow, and I pray to the sun that I am chosen next. May this flesh carry the will of Korvac. May my hands be made into weapons to carve a path for his return. As I stand here atop the sacred spire, and the light of another dawn breaks to the twilight of night, I call to the heavens to grant me this honor, Korvac. Hear my prayers, grant me your wish, and I shall rend our foes unto ash. Astros is not held. I killed this guy, so too bad. Yeah, I already read to Jaren like, oh, we found like a treasure map and stuff. Oh, this is the continuation. Last night, we reached the Badlands around the Valley of the Chosen, where we made camp along a jagged ridgeline. Over the crest, as far as the eye could see, the harsh volcanic landscape was dotted with tomb entrances and monuments whose golden inlays sparkled in the bright moonlight, all of which were centered along the main corridor of grand burial crypts. It was an equally exhilarated and... what's this button? Oh, sorry. Exhilarated and daunting sight as I was not looking forward to traversing volcanic rock and leaping over molten rivers. And I have to say, there has been some strange goings on as we draw nearer to our goal. This morning, I could swear that the earth itself shook me awake, and in the last fitful moments of sleep, I dreamt of being consumed by fire, sinking deeper and deeper into an endless ocean of flame. As I jerked back to the realm of the walk-in, I saw Amal sleeping like a fleshly suckled pig, clutching his empty rum cask like the teeth of a generous mother. It must have been in my head, perhaps an anxious dream brought on by the anticipation of the final leg of our journey and the riches that might be buried in the valley ahead. But later, when we broke camp, I noticed something very peculiar. We arrived last night well after sunset, and I would have bet my life as we made our camp at the foot of a massive statue. This morning, it was missing. I was dumbstruck. Not only was it gone, but there were gargantuan footprints leading away to it, like those of a man wearing heavy boots, only many times larger. They were deep and the stride was long, as if the statue had just walked off into the night, or some massive man had slung it over his shoulder and made off with it. When I told Amal, he seemed surprised at first, but then brushed it off. He insisted there was no statue, that the full moon played a cruel trick on me. Ooh. I think he saw it too. I'm certain of it. But he's so focused on applying pressure that he won't admit to any distractions. If that weren't enough, as we made our way down into the valley, I could swear I saw an entire caravan of men and women, dressed in long grey robes and heavy armor off in the distance. Oh, the cult. They were traveling northward along the ledge line next to the tombs, chanting as they went. By the time I got Amal to stop gaping at the gold inlay of the temple door we were going to pry open, he missing them entirely. I feel as though I'm losing my mind, but I'm quite positive we're not alone here. I don't suppose it matters much at this point. We reach our goal. The tomb marked on Amal's map is right beneath our feet. This one, among so many, supposedly holds grand riches. Perhaps once we're inside, I can breathe easy away from all the weirdness happening out here if we can figure out how the damn thing open. Before we continue, I want to return this pendant, because I know who to return it to. I'm sure I know who to return it to. It's just gonna be... oh, there we go. So you can also open like a personal rift where you can easily portal to other places, and then you can use one of the preset portals to go back to your personal rift. That's pretty good. Here.
Hello again, my friend.
I have to say, I was not expecting to find you here. I think I have something of yours. Then I'm already too late. I hadn't seen this pendant in decades. Father would never part with it, I guess. He's dead. I had a feeling, a discomfort in the back of my mind. He confronted Travis and he gave his life to stop the madness he had seeded within his child all those years ago. What about Travis? He's dead. He's dead. Oh, I will not deny I'm feeling conflicted. A part of me yearned for another meeting between us, but I'm also glad it's over. Davis has become consumed by vengeance and power. It is for the best. Stun is done. I thank you for bringing this pendant to me. And offer some closure regarding my father, even if it isn't the closure I wanted. Where to go? Just as Travis was driven by rage burning with him, I feel a purpose in his hunt I hadn't sensed in a long time. But that is over now. I'll travel back to Homestead, see my little girl again. I'm not sure I can ever fully return to that life though. I hope Oliver would understand. Okay. So yeah, as you can, there's like you can make there's a lot of bits like you know this button like this dash I did. This is actually just recently added in the new patch, so you now have an evade button.
Yeah.
So it actually a lot of people kind of like it, especially if you're a melee class, because you can like do your DPS and then like just dash away. Because before you do that, either you need an actual like move to move, or just run a lot. And then they also change how potions work. You don't need to get potions now. Potions are just essentially a skill that is hold on let me just cast something. There we go. A skill that is rechargeable, so it doesn't bother your inventory anymore. And then of course you have the usual like loot filter, so you can the stuff that you only need show, like the usual like quality of life to make it a little bit more modern. Oh, what's that? Okay, let me take some water and read a little bit more before we do, because this is gonna be the final dungeon. I know this because I played this for a long time. Yeah, right. It's really nice. The only thing now, I don't do mods. There are a lot of mods, awesome mods in the game, and I don't really do mods. I just don't want to be bothered. But there is one good mod, which is, so you see this, like let's say here this, right? Sorcerer's Exalted Plate Mail of the Boar, right? So the sorcerer here is a prefix. It's actually a random prefix, and then of the boar is a random suffix. So there is a mod that also changes the color of the prefix and the suffix here, so that you can see if it's a rare suffix or what type of element it is. And it's basically just a quality of life one if you really want to add more QOLs to it. But this is already like enough. Like I think the only thing that people keep asking that and Create Entertainment does not add is a built-in DPS meter. But that is of course that is for like the super end game ones, right? I think that is the one that the game does not have. Okay, let's continue on a little bit. There's so many things to read. Why did I do this to myself? I don't know. I don't know where the temple. What is temple steward? I'm sorry. I don't know what the temple stewards are thinking. Do they believe me? No one will notice, or they simply not care? But I see right through their little game. Taxes are rising to fund temple affairs, they say, all while they'll spend our hard-earned gold on exotic goods and drink. When I missed a shipment of Vaurian wine last week for the second month in a row, I personally made a trip to Chiron to inquire with my porter. After a fair bit of coercion and a small amount of coin, he told me that a temple attendant signed a cargo manifest and then made off with my wine. I then spoke with a number of other local sellers, and it seems that they too have been missing product they've been expecting to the Chiron caravan. Wait, is Olswin and Korpak the same person? I do not mean to imply that they're appropriating the goods. Certainly not. But bro, they kinda are. They are in fact not only paying for our wares, but also bribing importers to keep quiet about their little dealings. A fine way to avoid tax money, no doubt. I mean to take this up with the Merchant Guild as soon as possible, and I implore you to do the same. It is about time a voice of power in this region ruffle the feathers of a few ordained officials. Yeah, let's go. Power to the people. Rat God. Okay, well, this is appropriate. Renet. Si Kuya Renet. Oh, anyway. Renet. Renet was not always a rat, and did not always preside over the vermin and lowly creatures of the Corvan Basin. He was once a powerful and proud man, a merchant whose wealth rivaled any who basked in the light of Ra. But he was not born into the life of wealth and power. No, he was born a diseased and lowly vagrant to a widowed mother with nothing more to give him than her faith in the eldritch son. And then Sigma grinds him. And so, unable to care for her sickly child, she prayed to her god and pledged her own life so that Renet would be spared the plight that was his birthright. The desperate mother's prayers were answered, and miraculously the infant grew to become a healthy child. As a young man, Renet was conscripted to the service of a trade ship where it is said that even the cruel sea showed him favor. He grew strong and clever in his service, and his skill as a sailor brought him much renown. He worked furiously to honor the life he was given, and through his drive and dedication became the captain of the ship to which he served. His success at sea, this is a long one. His success at sea was so great that he would one day return to the Kairan docks and from there command an armada of ships that sailed in his name. It was from this position of power that he built his grand wealth from, and from which he began to forget his humble origins. Oh no, too much Sigma grinds it. The success of his life so tainted his ego that Renet began to believe he was destined for greatness, that a life such as his could not be a coincidence. He sought greater power and forgot the gift that was given. Those who served or were loyal to Renet showered him with their adoration, and his pride grew with his wealth. The shade of his origins was all but forgotten as Renet proclaimed himself the master of the seas and commissioned the first of many temples to be constructed in his honor. Quickly, sailors and seafarers began paying tribute, leaving riches and treasures at these sites of worship. It was said that the favor of Renet bestowed good fortune upon those who took to the sea. Some even perceived him as a god of the waters, an ascendant whose legend spread beyond even the Corvan waters. In a grand temple built in his name, Renet met with the old man. He laughed at the sight of the sickly and broken creature before him. "What have you to give the master of the seas, you poor old fool?" asked Renet. "I have come to remind you of the life you should have lived. I am you as you should have been, were it not for the kindness of the eldritch son." "You have come here to threaten me? Who are you to speak for the gods? How dare you?" And with that, the old man's voice boomed, shaking the earth beneath their feet. His form twisted and grew as he spoke, and a blistering heat washed over Renet, burning away his clothes, peeling and bubbling his flesh. "I do not come here to threaten. I have come to collect upon the gift that was given." The searing heat had cleansed Renet of his pride, and he cowered before the towering figure. Forgive me, I didn't know." "What have you to give me, you poor little creature?" Give my life." "Indeed, but death is too small a price. No, you shall serve me as the lowliest of creatures you have always been. You will hold court over those who saw you as a god." With those final words, Renet's body collapsed upon itself, twisting, tearing, and grinding until finally he appeared as a massive diseased rat. His temples were brought to ruin in an instant, and from the rubble emerged a swarm of rats. All of those who have followed the master of the sea, all who had pledged their loyalty to him and or begged for his favor, were cursed to live out their days as vile vermin. Oh, they became rats! In the service of the rat god. Rat god. Ooh, ooh. Take heed of the story of Renet. Renet For all things that we cherish in life are the gifts of the eldest son. Rennet! Matt God! Security concerns. Okay. For something different. As this is now our fourth request for an increased guard retinue for our caravans, consider this a formal complaint, and if my concerns are not addressed in a forthright manner, you can be certain that my voice will be heard by the mentioned guild. I've been told my previous correspondence had been ignored due to a lack of evidence of increased criminal activity on the Chiron docks. To Corvan City, but I assure you, criminals are the least of our concerns, rather. I imagine the thugs we normally contend with are facing the same constant onslaught we are. Sorry, excuse me. There's been a staggering increase in wildlife activity across the entirety of the Corvan Basin. The natural predators are emboldened, attacking single travelers and sometimes the caravans themselves in broad daylight. In all my time managing the caravan, I have seen nothing like it. They appear crazed and driven mad by something. In addition, there have been numerous sightings of previously unknown and peculiar beasts, seen traveling in packs, stalking caravans through the deepest desert. One of my most trusted drivers even reported that Griffon matriarch down on the valley floor what could possibly drive those behemoths down from their perches. The game was so well even an ultra. Really? I don't know because this is not even an ultra. I can only play because I only have an old laptop. I can only play on like medium. But if you said that the game is so well ultra, then yeah, I mean, I imagine it should be. I guess it eventually became super optimized after all these years. That it may not look like, you know, super modern, but I think it had like the proper art direction and it is very colorful enough so that, you know, it looks very good. I'm also guessing you're probably playing the game right now, so please enjoy. If you want to help the stream, you can just like put it like in a window, but if not, that's okay too. Just enjoy the game, have fun. Don't look at guides first. Or maybe you're that kind of player who looks at a guide, but in any case, just, you know, start clicking things to death and enjoy. Oh, where am I? Yeah, there we go. Whatever it is, we need to secure the caravans or risk shipments stopping all along together. I've lost such large quantities of product and men over the last month that trade ships have begun to complain about their deliveries not reaching the merchants in the city. It's becoming more and more difficult to hire new hands because of rumors flying around of what happened to the previous group. We must have more guards to secure the caravans. Surely you magistrate types can imagine your life without fine wine and graceful silks. Let us not forget that it is the caravans and their courageous drivers that bring such luxuries, and it is the wealth of these very caravans that fund your comfy seats. Respectfully, Raulan, Caravan Master. Don't worry about it. That's good, that's good. Just run around and start clicking on things. You can do it like me and like read the stuff. You can also like do it like most ARPGs, like click, 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 click. Where do I go? And that's just it. Click, click, click. Where do I go? Skip the lore. Screw it. I wanna go where I wanna know where to click next. My last two. I'm gonna save these. Hopefully we can get the other ones. Your Vox letter to Bahan. Oh, this is another long one. Business is good. Better than it has ever been. The new location has certainly paid off. At the heart of the marketplace near the spice merchants, during the week of ceremonies leading up to the Ascension, no less. Business is good indeed. The streets and alleyways surrounding the shop are overflowing as thousands of people come and go, procuring provisions, fine linens, food, and drink in preparation for the week's festivities. Did I get an achievement? I feel like I did it myself. Yeah! Awesome, right? That is true. I agree with that. Although sometimes what I do is I just look at the achievements list on Steam. But Sometimes in some games, I accidentally get like a rare achievement, or one of those like weird achievements, like, oh, when you do something silly. That also feels very, very nice. There are new customers too, and sellers of foreign goods, many more than I remember from years past. I think word has gotten out that the temple has once again felt the warmth of the Eldritch Sun, and so many have come from far and wide in hopes of laying eyes upon its splendor, or to make a tidy profit from the celebration that follow. Tomorrow, I shall prepare a small caravan and display my wares at the foot of the temple, just like we used to do. The entire city will be gathered there to witness the chosen be selected from the temple's devotees. Everyone will gather there again 3 days hence, when the procession enters the temple and the chosen will give themselves to the Eldritch Sun. So I guess sacrifice is normal here. Your great-grandfather used to tell me stories about these ceremonies in his day. He said that Korvac himself presided over them, deep inside the temple, convening with the chosen and leading them down into the temple's burning heart. The divine would sometimes bless the worshippers with a brief appearance outside the temple. His mere presence was allegedly enough to cure the ill and strike the blind and wicked. Oh, strike blind the wicked. Strike the blind. No, don't strike the blind! Such a sight certainly has not happened in my lifetime. I'm not sure anyone living, apart from the most devout priest, has ever laid eyes upon the Eldritch Sun. Perhaps we are no longer worthy of such things. Perhaps he has looked into our hearts and seen that all too many have come only to enjoy the festivities, with no intention of truly paying homage or offering prayer. Sounds very familiar. A lot of people here, like, going to religious or spiritual festivities, and they don't really know what it means anymore. They're just like, whoa, it's a party, baby, woo! So I get it. The city is as beautiful and radiant as it has ever been, and its people happy and successful. I only wish you could be here to see it. I will send this caravan to Cairn, where hopefully it will reach you when you return to port. Please, my son, consider coming to visit me. I would so love to hear your adventures, off in the far-off places you've seen, of the exotic cities you've visited. I know the life of a shipmate is a busy one, but do remember your old father. It won't be long before they take me to the sands and leave me for the good of the night creatures. They don't build temples for crusty old merchants after all. With all my heart, your book. Aww. No problem. Back, I'll take a small bathroom break. Very, very short one. Hold on. And back. And then last one. We'll use the scholar for next later. Scorch note. Amal? Wait, who's Amal again? There's nowhere left to go, nowhere to run. I got separated from Amal with a cave-in blocked the passageway into the depths of the tomb. In his typical unnatural calm, he said to go on, that we'd meet up again further down. But as I walked, the earth began to shake, groaning and rumbling. The bedrock beneath the temple cried out like a walking beast. I panicked and began to run, but every step seemed to aggravate the beast further. I made it less than 20 feet before the shaking brought me to my knees. I continued to crawl, scraping my arms against the jagged stone floor. No concept of where I was going, no plan of escape. With a bone-shattering crack, the floor of the temple opened like a gaping maw, revealing the white-hot river flame below. I could not have imagined the depth of terror that consumed me in that moment, as Amal's desperate screams echoed through the passage behind me. I somehow summoned the courage to move and drag myself away from the searing heat. For a time, I cowered there as the tomb shook around me. Its groans and cracks resembled an oppressive voice that called out to me. That called out to all living things from the depths of the fiery river that flowed around me. Then, as the shaking subsided, there was calm. I could still hear other cracks and booms in far-off places, but the temple I lay in was still. Now there is nothing but a sizzling drone of the molten earth that now defines the island of solid rock that will be my final resting place. Ah, okay. There are no riches, no treasure, only burning death and the voice that beckons me into the flames. Wait. This is where... Ah! From germs! Who's that? Hold on. Jaren! Right? Was it Jaren? Yeah! It was Jaren! And now he's dead. Okay. Damn. Sorry, bro. Hold on. Let me just check a little bit of something. Hold onto your hats. Okay. Alright. Okay. I think we're good here. What's the Bloodsworn manuscript? Okay. Are we good here? Okay. It's a weird bug that happens. I don't know, specifically in this run, where my loot filter stops working. Ow. Alright, we're almost done. Let's go here. Yeah. Woo! We're almost there! Yay! Hehehe. The laser is so good. Nice, got him. You'll always be my thunder. Oh man, that would be so good. If that was I was using. Maybe I should have. Maybe I should add like still too late. I'm almost done with this run. Nice. Ah! I might actually reset 67 at this point before I even end this run. Okay. Ah! All right. Ah. Okay. I may have been using my laser beam skill a bit too. I've been having a bit too much fun with the laser beam. He's zooming, he's zooming. The punch is zooming. Oh lord, he's zooming. Secret? There we go. Oh, this is one of those secret areas. Secret. Sometimes they're just like, you know, items. Like, oh, lore. Nice. Urban editing. Sometimes it's lore. Wow. The +2 skills in Arcanus is pretty neat. But I really cannot stress the importance of this converting. So, bleh. Oh well. It's neat though. I'll take it just because it's neat. Yeah, I'll take it because it's neat. Nice. Whee! Oh god. All right. I just want to complete the map. My map clearing senses are tingly. That's what I see. Even though I kind of know there's really nothing there, I just don't want it to be darkened. It's my curse. It is my curse. Oh, there's something here. It's still my curse. So I have now to go all the way back again. Even though there's kind of no point. Oh, well, there's some enemies here. I guess. Okay, there's some enemies, so it's kind of worth, but not that worth it. Okay. Well, going back again. Long way around. At least this is like a good break from all the reading. I must say though that all this reading made me love the game even more. It made me love the game so much more because like so much, because I already have like 100+ hours in this game, but I never really cared because usually, like, you know, we're trained as like ARPG players, but like, no, just whatever, click it. But now, like, man, the world of Cairn is pretty harsh and messed up, but it's also very fascinating. And you can really see that there's a lot of love and dedication that devs made, and whoever like writes the game to really create a world of their own. You know, it's not just like Diablo 2, but it's like Diablo but different, right? Oh, is this a secret? No, it's just a path. It's just a path. So yeah, I think that is incredibly. Oh, there's so many of them. Secret. Part 3? Did I miss part 2 somewhere? Oh man. Oh man. Oh, this is not bad. If we need to reset, this is not bad. We need to finally change our gear. That one is highly considerable. Flame Scourge. It's the Gritty! Flame Scourge Gritty. Gritty! Avenger. Hit them with the Gritty! Oh. Eh. Oh. Alright. Oh no, there's nothing there. Wait. No. Ooh. Okay. Well, I think I'm not gonna make it, but it was an attempt. I think I failed. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Oh, it's really not as good. It's been so long since I've had a really good replacement for my gear. Even like this one, because it's a set, it just gives more, just gives so much resistances. I think this is it. This is it, man. This is it, everyone. Yep. This is it. Alright. All leads up to this. Wait, let's just read this, even though, you know what, let's read all of this, okay? The Corvan Elegy. We do not know where he hails from. Nobody we spoke to knows him. What drew this sorcerer to our lands confounds us. But it is his disregard for our ways, our very faith, that brought him to my attention. I received numerous complaints of this Soleil, visiting religious sites and temples and showing utter disregard for procedure or ritual. It is almost as if he's searching for something. But what? I cannot say. His private home in the outer reaches of the Karen docks, acquired with a satchel of foreign gold, I am told has been sighted giving off an eerie glow in the middle of the night. Soleil is one of the witch gods, by the way. Much like the divine's eldritch light, I feel that it is only a matter of time before he conjures his own undoing by delving into matters he is not meant to and throwing the ire of the eldritch sun. I know not what folly the sorcerer plans, but he is quickly becoming a danger to the Corvan faith and a menace to its people. We must not let dissidents unravel what is presently a fragile situation, with the eldritch sun silent and none allowed to seek his providence. We must take these matters into our own hands. Don't worry, man. I mean, it's breakfast. I hope you had a good one. My preferred breakfast is usually just, if I had time, it'd probably be an omelette of sorts. Or my wife usually also loves making French toast. Biscuits and gravy with sausage. Ooh, sounds great. Always like having all some meat in my breakfast if I have the time cooking it. But you know, if I don't have time, I just chuck in some cereal and coffee or like maybe coffee and bread, and then I call it a breakfast. But you know what? That is so much better. Biscuits, gravy, sausage, very good. It's currently night here, but I would go for some sausage chunks right now. Alright, yeah. I've dispatched the temple's elite guard to handle this concern. Nobody's going to miss a reclusive sorcerer, and besides, he is a stranger to these lands after all. What's one more unidentified body in the river? Cool, it's interesting. Oh! Wow, okay. Tragic is the tale of Ulzuin, the ever-living flame, the right hand of the Eldritch Sun. I see! For none have suffered as ruthless a betrayal as he. A warrior at heart, Ulzuin was restless with his newfound duties of keeping vigil over the temple of the Eldritch Sun. For what mortal could hope to threaten a god? And so he entertained himself within his temple, consuming wine and concubines faster than his attendants could hope to supply. We've read this before. That was until the priestess Bismiel attracted his attention. Her generous curves moved with confidence through the halls, and her emerald eyes captivated the god. But it was her silky voice that got her invited to his chambers. Yo! Sorry. I'm now like super invested in like the lore. There she stayed, sometimes for days, to the chagrin of the temple priest. I mean, I wish I can get the second one. I need to find it. Temple priest. That Ulzuin was enthralled by the young priestess, shirking his duties and ignoring the complaints of his attendants. Nobody but Bismiel was allowed near him, and none would be allowed to fill his lonely nights of vigil. That lust ultimately proved to be his undoing, for it was then that Ulzuin learned the true danger of mortals. It was on the fateful day when the earth ruptured and the sky turned to flame that Ulzuin realized his folly. Bismiel had promised him a glorious surprise, an indulgence unlike any he had yet experienced in his many lifetimes, which left Ulzuin recklessly far from Corvan City and the temple of the Eldritch Sun. Sensing the upheaval, Ulzuin rushed back to his post, but he was far too late. The city was consumed by fire, and the great temple had been claimed by another. Ulzuin howled at the sky, calling out to his father Empyrean for aid, but the skies were silent. In blinding agony and rage, Ulzuin flattened his temple, and inflicted a wound upon the world that burns to this day, just as the wound Bismiel left upon his heart remains still. But where the vengeful god is now, perhaps only the witch gods know. Whoa! He was by Bismiel. Awesome. Well, it's time to end this game. Here we go. Final DLC fight. If you don't wanna watch this, I don't mind for spoilers, but this is the final fight of the DLC. So not really the final fight, the second to the final fight.
It is too late. Turn back now. Return to whatever loved ones you still cherish, and perhaps you will evade Korvac's wrath.
So why are you doing this, bro?
Do you not see? If not for my actions, humanity would already be doomed. Korvac may be a bane upon this world, but he is also our only hope against the darkness that's already consuming Cairn. The Eldritch Sun is our salvation, not the false gods you serve.
False gods?
You do not know. The very gods you chose to serve are nothing more than lies. The three are not true gods, merely usurpers who will get their just rewards.
Don't hate the player, man.
Korvac is humanity's only hope against Chthon and the legions of the Void.
You're like going nuts,
I did
bro.
what I had to. Humanity already lost this war. We require the aid of a greater power. A power that seeks the destruction of Chthonians above all else. Some deaths are inevitable. A small price to pay for the survival of our people.
Nah, bro. Oh my god, okay, hold on. This is a real fight. Oh, wait, no, where is that?
Disappoint me, Kaiman.
Never mind, he's dead. I was about to say, like, I was going to go, what is that? Poggers. Not bad. Make sure. What's that? Where's the portal? What's the portal then? Oh, I melted him. This build is kinda semi use and guide, and I kinda optimized it to really just. Also, it's in veteran mode, which is just a little step above normal. So it's really not like in the bigger picture. It's not really like impressive yet. Like if unless you're at ultimate, what that is when like endgame builds really matter. But still, thank you. Okay, here's the sigil. Oh yeah, this is cool. The astral fields. I love this place.
After all these centuries, the usurpers dare not even show their faces?
Yep. I wonder if there's subtitles. I actually want to know. Are there subtitles in this game? I never really. I guess not, right? Huh? Ah, there we go. Display debuffs on target. Holy crap! I didn't. Wait, if I split daytime. Oh! It's actual time. Like, time of the day. Oh, good. I don't have to check my phone, phone anymore. Yay! So yeah, it is 10:20 p.m. here. It is kind of distracting though. Okay, it's kind of distracting. It is kind of distracting. The rest is fine. Auto loot. It's just auto loot max. There we go. Oh, I leveled up. Nice. I'll take that. I'll take the level up. Wow, wow, I already actually have a lot more than I thought. Can I even portal somewhere? Okay. Let's take a quick trip here. Just to retrain one overloaded skill.
I sense turmoil within you.
Nice. I think I have really good offensive right now then, at this point. There you go. Yeah, retraining also here is pretty easy. You just spray some fine, and it increases, I think, the more you retrain, so it also helps that you kind of know what you're doing at some point. Or the higher level you are as well. I think it's more of like the more you retrain.
How long did they think they should
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. I was burning stick. Oh. Sorry, bro. Okay, let me know if you're gonna talk, so I can listen. I will hear you out. Alright, bro. Okay. Oh, wait, this looks good. Eh. Huh. Not bad. Okay. What is this? Oh, so wow, I am gonna end this run at. I'm gonna end this around 67. Not bad. Usually around 50 you can already go to elite.
Come, little
Okay.
human. I will make this quick.
Okay, there we go. I heard you out, alright? Alright, you deserve to be heard, even though I don't, you know, I'm gonna wreck you. Okay. Okay. Oh! Nah, I'm good. Aggressive star of scorched ends. What's this? Rare medal. Alright, that's cool. Alright, I think this is it. I don't remember. I hope this is it. Keep saying that this is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is definitely it. Stop. Oh, there we go. Oh God. Whoa! He teleports too. That's not good. Okay, let's kill the mooks. Oh, he's summoning friends. Ads face. He's summoning ads. Just kite him. Just kite him. Just kite his ass. Oh, that was the wrong kite.
An extension of my will.
Okay. So far so good. Oh, I'm out of mana. Oh! I think you're almost there. I wanna play it safe. Oh, it hurts. Ooh. I stopped moving one time. Oh my God, please die. Woo! Okay.
Balance must be maintained.
Augers. What do we get? Hat of a pack. Well, alright. Oh, wait, dark flame. There's the word flame. It's potential. Wow, it's even worse than what. That was even worse than what I had. Alright. Okay, this. Okay, the treasures are kinda ass. More mace of the flame caller. Oh, it's crap. It's actually crap. Yeah, still crap. Well, poggers, we did it, right? Ain't that amazing? Hold on, let me just read this one last thing he said. Where is it? Oh yeah, first. Splendors of the Eldritch Realm. Hell yeah. To behold the realm of the Eldritch Sun is a blessing unto itself. To be granted the honor of the Divine himself is another matter entirely. But so it was in the day I visited the Temple of Ron to breathe of the sacred incense, and I was visited with a vision of golden light and flame. It was without a doubt a manifestation of our divine Korvac. I am certain of it. With arms open wide, he welcomed me to witness the splendors of his realm. The temple walls dissolve around us, and I found myself stepping onto a land for which my words are lacking. Massive winged creatures glided in the distance, their glistening features backdropped by a brilliant starry sky. Auroras of raw magic flowed between vast floating islands of trees and plants I've never seen before. I touched one of the roots, and raw arcane energies pulsed away from my fingertips. It was all too much for a mortal mind to absorb. I turned to our benefactor with tears in my eyes. I could tell I was visibly shaking. The Elder Sun took mercy on me, and I woke abruptly to find myself surrounded by the temple priest. I have apparently started convulsing, and foam formed itself at the corners of my lips. The priest placed some herbs beneath my nose, which they say was what allowed me to awaken at them. I told them that could not be true, as I was visited by the Eldritch Sun itself. Don't worry, Punk. Don't worry, Pumpkin. The devotion shrine in the hallowed hill. Let me just finish this, okay? I was looked upon as a madman. Why would I, of all people gathered at the temple, be granted such an amazing sight? For that, I do not have an answer. But I cannot deny the gift I was given, even if the envious are in denial or of its magnitude. Okay, let's first peace out of here, because I think I can't teleport here. I think now I can. Hallowed Hill. Where's that again? Hallowed Hill. Here. So you're looking for the temple here, right? The shrine here. So here, the one that I know is... Are you still on norm? Is this your first run? Or... are you doing already at higher difficulties? Because the one I know is right around here, right? Yeah. Okay. So the shrine I know. Oh, is it for a quest? Or you just want to find the shrine? Because I think you just want to find a shrine, right? Because the one in Berwich Estates is the one here. Okay. So here in Hallowed Hill itself, it should be here. So in Hallowed Hill itself, there's really no shrine. Hold on, let me just make sure. Yep. In Hallowed Hill itself, there is no shrine. So there is a shrine, I think, around here. But you need to open this one. And if it's first a character, you might not have the what do you call this? The resources to repair this bridge. So here, let's go up. This is where the Hallowed Hill really is. Okay, so in Burridge Village. Hold on, so that we can see better. I'll just turn off the day-night cycle for a bit. Don't worry, I'll help. I'll double checking as well. Oh! Bleh. Thought there was a paper again, there was no path there. There you go. Okay. Burwich Village. And the Hollowed Hill should be around here. Oh, they can't kill me anyway anymore, so... Huh? Oh. And then there's the door here. Wait, doesn't this lead to the estates? Oh, this is already the estates. What the? What the? Oh, let me look at my map. Ah, here! This is what it's saying? Hold on. Ah, hold on. I actually don't remember how to get there even. Alright. See, this is why, like, I don't even know a lot about about like all the secrets in this game. Don't worry, I'll find it for you. I'll help you find it. But I don't think there is one. But if there is, then... Ah, there we go. Oh, there's a cave here too. Oh yeah. Ah, yeah. They're not... these are not threats anymore. Here you go. Ah, there we go. Oh wow, it actually scales to me. Oh, let me just... Ah, give it to say this one. Hold on. Let me just plow to everybody here. Alright. Good thing I'm using like a demolitionist. I can easily plow to everything here. Okay, I also realized something. If Grim Tool says that there is something here, there is a chance, if I remember correctly, that it might be available in a higher difficulty. If you can't find it right now, let's see first. Let's go everywhere here first. Hold on, let me just plow through everybody here. But I'll double check here. Maybe I'll also check if there is a secret door here. Or sometimes also if you're your first time, you don't always trust the minimap, because there are caves and other entrances that will never be marked in the minimap. Like there's the eye icon, you won't see it. So sometimes you actually have to use your eyes and then look for like secret caves and all that. I also try to like go on the edge of these places and see if I can like... Oh, one died already. If I can go through any of these. Seems like there's nothing here. You know what? I'll tell you what. I will try to do something here. Let me just switch characters for a sec. Maybe it's just so we can see if my theory was true. This character will have no problem going through anything, so don't worry. So there's no worries about it. Not only because it is like level 100, but well, it is level 100. But more importantly, like this one is built like an actual tank. Now let's go. Let's go to that hollowed hill very quick. Oh God, the RNG made it so that that's the lock place. Ah, so annoying. So annoying. There you go. Yeah, this is my only one. This is my only 100. It took a while to play this, to get this character, so don't worry about it. You will get here eventually. Just play. They also, by the way, if you're like hesitant on playing hard difficulties, they did scale it now that in normal, like a lot of the other end game and DLC places will scale up to 100. Because before they didn't do that. That you have to go to higher difficulties. Hold on. If this doesn't, it doesn't show in elite, then maybe it will show in veteran. See, here. There we go. So there's a shrine right here. So in some places, there will be shrines in other difficulties. No, not a higher level, but a higher difficulty. So right now, if it's your first time, you're playing in normal, right? So once you've beaten the main game, not the DLCs, just the main game, you will unlock a higher difficulty. Elite is the higher one, and then Ultimate is the hardest one. So, but if you go to Elite or Ultimate, you have to play the game again from the start. But everybody is tougher, and you will have a penalty to your defenses, and that is where the difficulty of the game really lies. Like, see, but you don't have to think about that right now. You don't have to think about that right now. Just enjoy the game. I will, with no spoilers, I will tell you that you will not be able to complete all the devotions of your character on... you're at Elite. How far, what is the farthest you've gone? No, what is the farthest point in the game you've gone? Like, what is your mission right now, essentially? Because depending on that, you may not... Oh! You can go to Elite now. So what you do is... If you want, if you think you're ready, you can do this, what I do right now. Go to main menu, and then click on your character, right? And then here, in the difficulty, you should be able to now just click Elite, accept, and then if you press start, you start the game right at the very beginning at Elite. Now, if you jump at Elite or Ultimate and feel like it's too tough, you can easily go back to normal or veteran, and you will continue where you left off. So think of it as 3 different save files. You don't lose your normal game, so you'll be fine. So if you want to try, like, want more loot, everything of course gives more experience. It is tougher. It will now test your build a little bit more. You should try that. Right, so you can try that right now. Just click on Elite. If not, then do it later. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Everybody hold on for a few minutes. I will be right back. I will just give me 5 minutes. I will just fix something. But yeah, I will play some music. Oh, no problem, Canadian guy. No problem. Thank you for asking and enjoy the game. I will be back for a few minutes, just figuring something out. But don't go anywhere, or just enjoy Grim Dawn actually. Okay, I'm back, everyone. Just had to deal with something. Alright, let me just pause this music. Okay. Where was I? Right. You're still there. Okay. Alright, let's end this game. Let's end this. Let's end this DLC. The fates are pleased in today's turn and yet blood. But I digress. The emissary seeks your presence back at the conflict. Where's Basilla? The web's mistress is gone. To where I cannot say. Perhaps the emissary knows. Bruh. Fine. After all I did for Hot Witch Mommy, she peaced out? Damn.
Korvac's anguished cries have echoed across realities.
Yeah. Where's Basilla?
I am afraid not. I presume she had to do something on behalf of Bismiel herself.
Aren't you the emissary of the tree, bro?
Who am I to question the will of the gods? Who are you to question them?
Bro, I just... Well, he's dead. Take this job.
His cult has been crushed. Even now, his scattered followers are being hunted down and eliminated. The forgotten god will soon be a distant memory. Without a vessel, his powers will wane, and he shall fade into nothingness. Never again will the people of Cairn have to fear for their lives at the mercy of Korvac's fickle temper and destructive malevolence. Know that the witch gods are grateful for your sacrifice, even if they do not thank you in person. Wherever your journey leads next, their eyes will be upon you. Here, a prize from the gods themselves.
Korvax said like the Eldritch Dawn was his, but why?
Do not think to believe the snake tongue of that being. It spreads naught but lies. The Eldritch Realm is the domain of the three, now and forever.
I don't know, man. There are things that are red, though. But anyway, what would the cost do
We
now?
must ensure that none of Korvac's followers survive what happened here. If belief in Korvac persists, then a spark of his being shall remain. We must snuff it out while we can.
You know what? I'm good, bro. I'm good. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, and non-binary pals, we've come to the end of our hard lore run. Kinda. I mean, there's still a lot more missions to do, a lot more things to read. Actually, let's end it with this last week, with reading of Rion the Scholar, and then reading of the Ruminations of the Primordial One. And after that, we can talk about, you know, the overall Grim Dawn. The overall Grim Dawn experience. It looks so cool. Okay, we did not complete the Rion the Scholar series, but screw it. Rion. Second entry. I arrived today at the heart of Corvan City after a grueling 3 days of travel, a journey which began on a high note as we traversed the lush oasis just beyond the walls of the Chiron Docks. The Corvan capital is something else entirely. Lush stands of palms grace the shores of flowing streams, fed by subterranean springs, which bubbled up from the depths with an irrepressible ferocity. In the midst of a stark desert, it is truly a sight to behold. I've been told that this one source provides the cleanest of waters in the region. Apparently, an entire class of water merchants exists, with the sole duty of collecting the life-giving nectar from there and distributing it throughout the land. This is also where I had my first exposure to the curious and deep-rooted fate of the region. My traveling companions, the daily caravan from Chiron Docks to Corvan City, insisted that we stop at a temple known as the Sanctuary of Horan, positioned in the heart of the oasis. It was apparently crucial that they stop while the burning sun was at its highest point. The prescribed hour to observe a daily ritual in which they give thanks to their god in his mercy and penance. I can understand why a culture surrounded by such harsh and unforgiving lands would be grateful for whatever it is that has graced them to create such a stunning civilization. However, I quickly learned to be wary of these rituals as the prescribed hour of worship is not one but several a day. I now know why the journey to Corvan City takes 3 days. On the second day of our journey, we passed to a smaller city on the outskirts of Corvan. This was truly an unusual locale. It appeared to be more temple than practical residence. I surmise it is the center of religious practice, perhaps where the local faith's most devout followers can go about their various rituals, unhindered by the bustle of Corvan proper. Just beyond the temple city lies a vast network of tombs. I was told by one of the caravan's drivers that previous Corvan leaders and powerful devotees of the Corvan faith are buried there along with countless precious relics. Apparently, the valley was chosen as a burial site because of the roiling hot blood of their god flows close to the surface there. I suspect there is an ancient magma flow passing beneath the valley, perhaps the remnants of a long dormant volcano. These revelations are quite curious and worthy of further investigation. I shall hope to learn a great deal more about his faith, its practices, and practitioners during my time in Corvan City, and then we jump all the way to Fort. Following today's investigation of the tombs and temples of Corvan City, I must say I am more confused and, frankly, enthralled by the Corvan faith that I could have possibly imagined. Today I had the privilege to bear witness to a ceremony at the Temple of Ron, where the Ascendant himself was present to perform the honorable rite. It is my understanding that Ran holds domain over the sun itself, and it is by his blessing that the sun rises each day to warm the earth and give life to the harvest. The ceremony itself was brief and involved the slaughter of 5 goats. Upon the golden altar, their blood spilled into the carving in the form of a many-pronged sun. Doesn't the sun already have many prongs? Ron was a splendor to behold. His skin was golden as the suit of armor he wore. The armor glowed with burning energy, and yet, as some of the acolytes in the temple described to me from their blessed opportunities to lay their hands upon it, it's cool to the touch. That's a long sentence. With the way he presents himself, it is easy to see why his followers believe this man to be a deity. The acolytes tell me that this is actually the 12th incarnation of Ron. His father was the 11th, and so down the patriarchal chain of his family. Each of them had allegedly lived for centuries, and each had willingly given his life in the service of the eldritch sun. I was astonished to discover that the deification of this figure was his birthright. It does, however, lend credence to my suspicions regarding the true nature of these Corban gods. The acolytes of this temple were more than eager to share Ron's history with me. I swear if I let them, they'd talk all day of his countless accomplishments and divine intervention. But what did catch my attention was the presumed rivalry between Ron and another deity they call Atep, the Lord of the Moon. As this rivalry heated up, Atep, I've learned, has slighted the eldritch sun and thus vanished from setting foot in Corvan City, or to ever again feel the warmth of day upon his flesh. But the divine Korvac was not without mercy. Once every 30 cycles of the sun, the disgraced Atep was to make pilgrimage to the Corvan City and make an offering upon the grand temple steps. This is an extraordinary and incredibly creative explanation of the cycling of day and night and the wax and wane of the moon. It is. If this strange practice of ascension weren't enough, the people of the Corvan Valley also appear to deify native animals, and sometimes odd combinations of people and animals. The Corvan Griffin is a particularly common target of this practice. The creatures apparently live in rigid hierarchical packs, which elevate a singular, usually male individual to an alpha known by the Corvan people as a sovereign. These Griffin sovereigns are then worshipped by locals as minor deities. The intricacies of the Corvan faith are remarkable, but it must not go unmentioned that they all lead back to Corvan in one fashion or another. I shall focus further investigation upon this penultimate deity. It's a water man. Forgotten Gods really went hard on the lore. I'm afraid what Fangs of Astrokar, which is the name of the DLC, is gonna bring. Hold on. Okay. Where am I? Right. I can no longer count the days since I first arrived in Corvan City. I have been so enveloped by my work that I've lost track of the rising and setting of the sun. Ron would be so disappointed in me. I find it difficult to pull my attention away. I've hired a young man to bring me meals 3 times a day, and I must admit, they are piling up outside the door to my chambers. My time is spent poring over mountains of texts and poems, rites and ceremonies in an attempt to better understand the origins of this Korvac. What I have learned thus far is truly fascinating. As far back as I can go, there seems to be no inconsistency of his presence or domain, no evolution of his worship. It is as if the core of the Corvan religion had somehow remained pure since its inception. Quite unusual. It is that, or its founders had put a great deal of effort into obscuring its true origins. The texts I peruse make it seem as though their rites and rituals are performed today as they were when first prescribed centuries ago. I realized that I never switched my point of view to the game. I'm sorry. Enjoy the radio, I guess? Well, it ain't as a VTuber scream without stuff, right? Well, at least, right? It was just me reading. Oh well. It is unfortunate, but what can you do? At least there wasn't fighting. At least that's what I was saying. At least it wasn't fighting. It wasn't like really, really big. It was just me acting out. And anyway. According to these texts, the Korvac reigns over the Eldritch Realm, a plane of existence in parallel to our own in its very making. They say that no mortal may bear witness upon its splendors and live. Some fools have tried and paid the ultimate price for it. The texts warn of a many-eyed guardian that stands as a warning to all that would dare trespass upon the god's domain. Korvac himself is said to be a primordial, ancient, and eternal, a progenitor of all that mankind cherishes. From his eldritch throne, the Korvan god ascended numerous champions to force his rule. He had even been known to elevate those that dare challenge his worship as a means to appease them, turning former foes into steadfast allies. The now familiar names of Ran and Atep came up several times in the various tales spun around Korvac's divine actions. The history of Korvan fate is indeed generations in the making. Some of these events seem eerily familiar, though I cannot recall why. I suspect there are similar mythos which I have been exposed to in nearby regions. There are also a number of rituals which bear a remarkable similarity to primitive practice I have researched in the past. This leads me to wonder if there are other tribes and civilizations that have been worshipping Korvac since antiquity, but perhaps by a different name. This is a matter which will necessitate further investigation. We're almost done. Let me check first if there's any door that I missed. None. I have made a startling discovery while on my latest foray into the Korvan texts. While exploring the vast collection of the Korvan City Library, I briefly escaped the attention of its stewards and found my way to a closed-off archive. Among ancient birth records of some of the most prestigious Korvan families, several ascendants included, I unearthed a collection of texts that appeared to shatter some of the core tenets of the very faith that is central to these people's lives. Ooh, spicy! A large number of the pages were badly damaged, as if whatever ward cast upon them had violently dissipated. Strangely, the parchment itself appeared newer than some of the records I've seen. Perhaps someone had restored a damaged record at a later date. The bits I could make out, however, painted a very different account of the early years of Korvan fate. Korvac himself was shown as a usurper, a conqueror of a realm he had no part in making. It is not entirely clear if the Korvac that is spoken of today is the same one described in those texts, or whether that is the name given to the master of the Eldritch Throne. Another curiosity was a description of the upheaval involved in such a transition of power, a whirlwind of creation and destruction within which were caught the unfortunate believers. Sadly, before I could complete my analysis of the text, one of the stewards discovered my presence in the closed-off archive and promptly chased me out of the building. What little I've managed to read offers some troubling conclusions. Is Korvac's rule destined to falter as it had before? Hold on. If so, will the same destruction consume these people when it does? It is truly a shame that I could not spend more time with those texts, as they represented a fantastic culmination of my research into the origins of Korvan fate. Alas, I must prepare to leave this land, and though I have learned a great deal, I am certain that there is more than a lifetime of knowledge hidden away here. The devotion and machinations of the Korvan people have proved to be one of my most fascinating studies. Sadly, my time has come here to an end, and I find myself back in the Chiron docks where I first embarked on this most magnificent journey. I met once again with my captivating local contact. Catrice is her name, I've learned. And as if this marvelous place were eager to grant me a parting gift, she agreed to share in my final night's lodging. Tomorrow I shall once again board the merchant ship Spire and depart for the distant shores. My destination, Cape Erin, and the untamed lands that lie beyond. There, I will attempt to make contact with the indigenous peoples and study their deep understanding of herbal medicine and an insatiable penchant for human sacrifice. Oh, weird. Okay, wanna go there, sure. Wherever my travels take me, I shall certainly cherish my time here. In the Corvan Basin. Catrice. Wait, nowhere? Last bit of lore for this run. The raging thoughts of a primordial being emanate from the scrap of ruined flesh and flow to your mind. Betrayed by my brothers and sisters, Empyrean banished to the eternal tapestry of creation. The war is over. We have lost. My kin, in their desperation, tap into the forbidden void in order to turn the tide in their favor. They may be the victors, but the maddening whispers have them now. As for us, we are beaten. Nothing remains now but to hide and tend to our wounds. My temple still stands, my faithful remain loyal. With their worship and sacrifice, I regain my strength. It may take 100 years, 1,000. It matters not. My vengeance is inevitable. Roars of agony reverberate through your flesh. My loyal Ulzuin watches over me now, along with the many-eyed fiend I've bound to his fate. Mortal eyes must not see me in this state until I am ready to return to the stars and reap my vengeance. The rabble's fate must not falter. The clash of battle, the sizzling power of arcane spellwork fills your ears before becoming deafened by the crackling of the very earth. Treachery! Betrayal! Where is Ulzuin? What sorcery is this? What has this witch done? When these bindings break, I will spill her blood and make her watch every drop. The scheming sorcerer she's allied with will burn on an eternal pyre for my amusement. Sorry. Hold on. That voice was tougher than I thought. As for the duplicitous Dreeg, the agony I've instilled upon him will be a mere trickle compared to the torment he will suffer for eons. Darkness clouds your mind and heavy breathing fills your ears. Hold on. He steers, the dead one steers. The blood roars within our creations, yearning to return. Even my captors can sense their impending doom. I will not be a lamb waiting for the slaughter. This farce has gone on long enough. The witch gods may have stolen what is mine, taken my faith as theirs, but there are still those in this world that yearn for my brother's return. I will harness their wishes, their desperation, and through them I will break these bonds and reclaim my throne. You hear the clanking of chains, the straining of metal as it is pushed to its limits. An opportunity, yes, a mortal pure purpose, but so easily molded. He will be the harbinger of my return. I can already feel the bonds becoming brittle. The witch god's hold of me weakens, and when I am free, this world will again tremble before the might of Korvac. Well, I got him, so poggers. And yeah, I by the way have not explored 100% of this game. I have not told 100% of its stories. However, what I will say is, from what I've learned right now, I'm so glad that I did explore Grim Dawn, and I did explore the game story, because the story Not just the overarching story, but
See anything you like?
not just the overarching story, but also the the little bits and pieces of lore that make the story is truly, truly incredible. It is freaking awesome, honestly, and I'm very, very happy that I was able to finally. Oh right, do this.
Iron well spent.
Oh, anyway. And I'm very, very happy that I have managed to do that. There's actually a little bit more here, but I think that will be it, at least for the lore part of this game. For our hardcore run, I can finally consider it wrapped. Now, I will continue to play this character, probably play more to the... what do you call this? Probably play more to... just play it as it is, to Elite and Ultimate, and ready myself.
Iron well spent.
As for Grim Dawn content, I am planning to do more runs, more themed runs, not lore anymore, but more of, let's say, challenges. Challenge runs for the game itself. I would like to thank everyone who watched me play, and the people who were here right now earlier, Pumpkin, Canadian guy, who were asking stuff about Grim Dawn and stuff, and both of you guys even like playing the game for the first time. I hope you have a lot of fun. This game is very, very fun. This game is incredible. I'm a big, big fan, even though I don't know a lot yet. I'm just a big, big fan of the game. And so, I am going to end my stream. I think that is going to be it for now. I think I will try to see if there is someone I can actually raid on the stream. There is. I can actually bring you guys to someone I also met, Marcel. He's a Filipino VTuber who is currently playing Lethal Company. So I will send you over to him. Thank you very much, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. It will not be Grim Dawn. It will be a review of the month and the year, and then I will play a very, very old PS1 game that I actually have not truly played, and I've been waiting to experience it with everyone. It's called Gamera 2000, and it is like the 2 minutes I played, I said I have to show this on stream. So I see you all tomorrow. Right? Tomorrow is Friday, right? Yes. And as always, what's large, everybody? Thank you for watching.